Good morning, students, and welcome to the history class. And in this session, we are going to read chapter number 3, that is the Iron Age. The Iron Age was a prehistoric period that followed the Bronze Age and Stone Ages. We have already read about the prehistoric period in our pre-chapter that is related to the period that before written records. We are not having any written records of these prehistoric period, and during this period weapons and tools were made of iron. We have already read in the previous chapter that there were several major changes that happened during the Neolithic age, means the new stone ages, and Neolithic people developed the art of knitting and weaving. And the people of this age learn how to weave and knit the clothes. The development of agriculture also happened in the same age, and people started domesticating the animals and started leading settled life. And in this way, the institutions of the family, religions and states came into existence. During the Neolithic age, humans did not know the art of smelting and refining. They were not knowing about the extraction of metals from its ore and to get the pure metal out of it. Therefore, the use of the metals was confined to more malleable metals like copper and gold. Since 3200 BC, meteoric iron has been used by the humans. However, ancient iron production could not become widespread. That was not become very popular. And during this period, humans did not have the ability to smelt iron ore and remove its impurities. The beginning of the Iron Age was not simultaneous all over the world. It was not same time that happened all over the world. Thus, it started considered between the around 1200 BC and 600 BC, depending on a particular region. In the archaeological records, smelted iron appeared at irregular intervals from the Middle Bronze Age. Moreover, it appeared only in a few places. Its high melting point is of 1538 degrees Celsius, placed it out of the reach of common use by the end of the second millennium. Around 1800 BC, iron implements were made by the central Anatolia in a very limited quantity. So here, Anatolia means the western part of peninsula of Asia. They started using them in a very limited quantities, and in India, know how they came to know about the smelting iron and manufacturing of iron. Artifacts were known as the Eastern Vindhyas, and iron had been in use in the central Ganges plains around the second millennium BC. Now let's read about the latest archaeological evidences that earlier shows the start of larger scale. Iron Age, spouted jar, you can see in the picture. These are the latest archaeological evidence clearly shows that the start of the large scale iron production began around 1220 BC, and this period was at the end of the Bronze Age, and being cheaper and stronger, iron implemented replaced cast bronze tool. Iron was more cheaper and was more durable. There were more development in iron metallurgy in India in the beginning of the first millennium BC, the period of 1000 years. In southern India, the use of the iron began as early as 12th to 11th centuries BC, and the Mauryan dynasty saw the advances in the field of metallurgy, and we find mentions of the metallurgy in the Upanishad also. There was an extensive use of the technology of iron in Asia and Europe almost at the same time. The widespread of iron gave a new flip. It gave a new movement to the development of civilization all over the world. The life was totally changed, and the Iron Age changed the whole spectrum of development and progress. So that's all in this chapter. Thank you.